this. No, she's going to do this one. Okay.
So thumb goes in that groove, like this, to control.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh no. Oh. Okay, good save, good save. Turn that hand and spread it out, cover more. Yeah. Good, cover more. Okay. Yeah, we were super slow off the bottom. Yeah,
More legs.
Use your legs, everyone.
Yeah, so my butt split up right now with their arms, and you'll probably see that a lot. They need to lock and drop. It's almost like a, I don't know, like
It's like a deadlift.
yeah.
Any weightlifters out there? It is like a deadlift. It's that shrug motion that gets it weightless so you can get under. Ready? Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Push up fast.
Yes.
Good job.
Squeeze really hard. There we go.
Good. Good correction on your hand. I want to see you get there way faster though. Get your knee up. Get your knee up.
She's trying to balance.
Spread your toes. Spread them. Good. Bring it down slow. Sorry. I'm meant to count. Good. 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 Okay, so as soon as we went to this position, that means with our toes spreading. So I want you to stand, walk, drive through this leg, spread your toes. Are you picking a spot up there? I can't see where your eyes are sent back. You are? Good girl. Way to go. You are getting there, but a little bit slow, right? And that fraction of a count is where we're seeing the instability of the stunt. Can we do it again? Which way? Can you guys show me how you're standing underneath the lid? Just pretend as if she was there. Where are we right now?
Put your arms up.
Good. So hip to hip. So, do you?
Yeah, you want to do, when you're in the lip, right now they both have the same line forward. They're going to like hit knees if they try to do anything else. So she's actually going to put her right leg forward.
Good.
And then they're really close.
See what that just did? It just brought my knees closer underneath, which is what you always want to do. So you
Right leg forward for both ways.
Good. Right leg forward, both faces. Show me again. Show the lid just hit. Okay, what am I going to ask them to do?
Bend their knees.
Thank you. Legs. Yeah. It doesn't need to be like this, but it needs to be a slight bend underneath, right? Because then as it starts to go, we can save it. Versus being, in quicksand and not being able to move to save our stand. Okay? So I want you two to focus on getting into that position. Okay? And I'll tell my kids, it doesn't need to be perfect. I don't care about that. But what I want to see is you guys doing your job, and then if the stunt falls, so be it. But you got to try and do your job. And kids will be like, it feels weird. Wonderful. If it feels weird, you're changing something. And that's what I'm asking for. Okay? It's going to feel weird. I get it. Just make the change, and you're going to see I'm going to stay nice and tight. Spread your toes. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 step forward.
Squeeze.
Yeah. Up there.
Squeeze just like that.
Good. Great. Very good basing alignment. Good job.
Their knees are bent.
Their knees are bent. They're chest to chest.
Oh.
I just love Okay. So what are you feeling in the air at the very top when it's hitting, when you feel that instability? What are you feeling? Okay. Okay. So I'm really big on talking to my kids and asking them information. So on my team, I would be like, tell me what you're feeling, you gotta figure it out. Right? Because I can't fix, I don't know. I just can't. I cannot fix, I don't know. I want you, we're going to do it again, and I want you to feel what part of your foot or what part of your balance is creating that. Because that is an adjustment to fix a problem. So we've got to figure out what the problem is, so we can fix it, and that adjustment doesn't happen anymore. Make sense? Amazing. You're not in trouble. So we got to fix it. Ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, freeze. Good. Get those arms in right away. Excellent. That was really good. Bring it down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 5. Good. And now you're going to be like, oh, there wasn't a problem, right? Amazing. But sometimes kids go up, right? And they're like, oh no, oh no, oh no. And then they're like, oh yeah, I'm fine. So we just eliminated that because I asked her to focus on exactly what the issue was. And she was like, oh, there's no issue. I'm fine. I'm stuck. Okay, great job.
If it doesn't work like that, what she is doing, what she was doing before, is she's trying to balance herself.
Yeah.
So, what I said before, how the bases are in control of this time, the flyers can't think about balancing themselves. And what I mean by that is, you're going to take a meter stick. Did you ever play and try and keep it on your hand, standing up, and you're like, ooh, did you guys know? Yeah. Well, when you try and keep it on your hand, that's picture that as the basis, and this is the flyer. She's moving that way, and we're moving underneath her. it's moving this way, we're moving underneath her. She's not correcting herself. She can't correct herself because we're trying to correct her. So it's never the flyer in control. They need to adjust under her. Does that make sense?
If a lid is gonna go wrong, what are the common troubleshooting areas we can talk about right now? What's gonna go wrong with a lid? Pardon me? Okay, popping her hip out? Yeah. So that's flyers walking in their hips, right? They've got to get to the correct position, which is knee up nice and high. Most of the time when they're doing hip adjustments, it's because their knee is not high enough. It's here. And then, they're going to be out of line every time. It feels weird. It feels over-exaggerated. So for a flyer that's having a problem with that, I would have them grab their ankle. Let's see if that fixes it. You saw her naturally do this, which is great, but I can still be holding here on my knee below. They don't know it. Okay? Take it another step further, have them grab their ankle to get that knee up. What other things can go wrong in a lid? Oh yeah? Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The other one would be the main base hogging and stuff, which goes over the main base.
Holding it over the main base. Okay. Any tips on that? Base?
I would say that the main base is in control if they're doing that. So they're not controlling the stunt. They need to be strong and they need to keep it in front of them and fight it. I don't know if the flyer's sticking her hip out to go out that way. They need to just move underneath it. It should never go over your head anyways. Like you should always be underneath the flyer and look. They're probably not looking at their hips if they're doing that. We told them yesterday, when I'm stunting, I'm looking at the flyer's hips. I'm not looking really at her foot. Unless I'm going to crap it. But I'm looking at her hips because if she goes this way and I'm looking at her foot, I don't see that and she's going to go with my head.
You don't see that until the last second
Yeah.
and it's too late to save the
Too
stunt.
late.
Right? They're always spotting where the flyer's hips are. That's where the center of their property is. That's going to show you. That's the dead giveaway of which way a stunt's going to go. Where the hips are. One thing Noxie said is you shouldn't be standing like this. If it's going over here, is my flyer in a hollow type body position or my face in a hollow? No. Correct it. It should be here. Naturally, when you're in a hollow, squeezing through your core body position, her foot is now shared between the stunt. It's just like this is not, it's not possible. So get your faces to learn how to stunt with tight cores, and that's gonna correct that problem. That other problem, they would be doing like 100 step-ups of practice.
Just onto a
Like, oh
block.
yeah, you want to do that again? Onto a block, over and over, or onto a step at home, over and over again. Okay. Other problem areas, troubleshooting issues, inlets? No? Great. Let's move on to half a lip. You ready? Bruce with the grip.
So this is pretty much the same as the half up torch. Now we're just taking it to its second extent.
Did you guys do this yesterday?
Yeah.
Great.
So remember you still have half. So good.
Can we go to torch first?
Yeah.
We're going to go to torch first. Just make sure we're good to go. Ready? Before we go on the
Five.
left.
Yeah, to here. Yes, sir. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Alright.
So just slide out of that. You got it. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3.
Eyes up, get to that correct position.
So just standing up slower than your bases right now.
Like, it's all about timing. Like 80% of the things Noxie said is about timing of a stunt, right? Either between the bases or between the flyer and the base group. Like, that is a go-to area of making corrections when we're talking about stunting. So much of it is about timing. As a coach, it's really easy to go back to, oh, just squeeze, right? But that's not teaching your kids how to correct the issue. So try not to go to just stay tight. Look deeper than that at what's causing them not to stay tight. Because they're probably like, yeah, I know, coach, I'm trying to stay tight. They're not trying to be loose in the air. Something is causing that problem. What's the root cause of the problem? So in this case, the root cause is she's way slow. Okay? Can we try this one more time, guys?
We're just going to switch it out. Chill.
Great.
Let her do it again.
Go. We're trying this one more time. Here we go. Ready? Click your heels together, so just your heels. I want you to stand up super aggressive into your spot. No in-between motion. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3. Much better. Get that arm in.
You got really loud.
She's
that? And that's why she then had to correct it there on the side. So make sure that knee, as it's coming around, remember, the flyer only does what? Standing up to any spinning? A quarter turn, that's it, okay? So from here, you've got to stand fast to here and nothing else. That one just went a little bit more. Okay, let's do one more and then we're gonna go for